don't know what time it is. I'm assuming it's like 9:30. Oh my god, it's hotter than hell. It's hot. Hold on. No, do that. Stop it. I hate this thing some days. Why is everything in the computer? Oh, there we go. I know it's a little loud. Anybody here yet? Those on the cloud will take off. Oh, slowly. Hello, Teresa. Let me turn that down. I'm trying to think. What's up with it? 9:30. I got like a half hour before quiet time. How are you doing? Hello, Shannon. I have a little surprise for the second part of the show. I won't make you wait. So I went this morning, pick up my test results. Can you hear me okay? Hey, Denise. Oh boy, oh boy. Hang on, I'm looking at something here. Okay. So, like I'm leaning in the whisper. I'm snapping. I'm okay, but I'm snapping just a little bit. So let me move this. Okay, because I gotta look over here, right? Yes. Okay. Oh man, I'm coming over there. It's hot. It's humid. It rained and then it stopped and then it rained and then it stopped. I'm out of here. I wish I could. Stupid car. It smells like it's gonna burst into flames. I gotta get a fire extinguisher tomorrow. I forgot because I didn't go to the big Walmart. I was looking in two of the stores and Dollar General didn't have any. They normally have that little first alert one, but they didn't even have smoke detectors. They don't give a shit. So this morning I got up early and I had to go pick up my report. And no, I probably shouldn't have did that. Well, fuck it, who cares? We found a lot. That's a lot of shit on there. That's a lot of writing. While we were printing it out, I was talking with the girl, and she punched a thing, and I wish I could get there. Oh my God. I leave tonight. Ugh. So the girl's printing this out, and it's taking a little while. It finishes and goes, shh, and the paper comes out, and then we hear again. She goes, oh, that's probably just the confirmation thing. So she rolls over, and she's looking at it, and she backs up, and she looks at me, and I look at her, and she goes, it's another report. 2 pages of shit. Bad news and very bad news. Don't worry, there's a little surprise coming in a minute. Basically, what's happening is, see how many people are here. Everything's getting bad, like really bad. My spine is out of whack. What I call lordosis is that it's crooked because there's stuff growing in between the vertebrae. The vertebrae are disappearing and disintegrating too, so I got multiple things happening, like from here down to my ass. One page is from the belly button up. Page 2 is from the belly button down, my hips. That's the bad part. That's where I've been having the trouble with my leg. I told you, sitting. Now we know why. All kinds of bone spurs are growing everywhere. C4, C3, C5, 3, C6, C7, 6 through 7. Oh, 3 through 4, 4 through 5, 5 through 6, 6 through 7. And then I have loss of disc space height, 4 through 5 and 5 through 6. Gonna scream. The degenerative, it's worse than it was the last time. That's what's going on here. The neck is twisting. Inside the little vertebrae in my throat are twisting. These big little puffy balls, some kind of a tumor or a cyst from eating the asbestos. Shitty page 2. Shitty page 2. There's something called sclerosis of the SI joint. That means my hips are deteriorating because in ascending order, colon cancer, liver cancer, and stomach cancer, which I've already had. I was young. That was in 95 after the 93 bombing. Certain cancers only go to certain places on the body. So we know that the breast cancer attacked up here. The lungs got from the breast to the belly button. And we were trying to figure out what was getting the spine. And that's confirmation on liver cancer and the colon cancer. Because I have like 10 out of the 11 symptoms of each. We can't do the camera because they can't put me to sleep. And it's too painful, and it was very sore and irritated the last time we did it. So the guy said no more. He could cause an infection or tear, and it'd be bad. So my whole hips here, and then where the spine is in the middle of your hip, all of that's just, it'll be gone soon. If the liver and the colon cancer are there together, which also can be a combination of the kidneys, also polycystic kidneys attacked from the belly button down. So that's really shitty. The only way to do it is to operate, and it's way too late. That window would have been 2.5 years ago. Like I said, you get like 5 to 6 years, depending. A guy in my trailer park, his stage 4 lasted 5.5 years. The towers went down. He was in a high rise, like 25 stories up in the air in New York, but he was like only on the other side of that long block. That ash cloud blew right into his balcony with all his open windows. By the time he got inside, his whole apartment was covered, like my car. So he kind of got like what I got. But what'll happen is that I'm gonna end up not being able to walk. I gotta get a walker. And I did something today so I could finish cleaning out the van. But I'm freaking sweating. So eventually I won't be able to walk because there'll be too many stress fractures from the weight of my back pressing like across all that. We didn't even get to that. Now, because of these 2 pages of shit, will come a scan. They're gonna have to do something because this stuff is like eating a hole in the middle of the hip bone. It's disgusting. Ugh. Which also gave us confirmation on number 2. Because of that happening, that causes with the in conjunction with the osteoporosis and the severe bone deterioration, the bone marrow is going crazy. So that was confirmation on liver cancer, colon cancer, the leukemia, multiple myeloma, which I have crap all over my body. And to be on the lookout now for, I have to watch my stomach to make sure, because I already had that once. So it's, you know, and wherever it was, it comes back to the original spot. So they cut out 32 sores in my stomach in 1995. And so far, so good. But I went off the Prilosec to give my kidneys a rest. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I might take one maybe every other day, because that's been holding off the stomach cancer, keeping the acid out of my stomach. But I just got off those pills. It took me a long time, and it makes you very sick when you got to get off. So I don't talk to him until the 9th. I had already talked to her, and she knew what she was looking for. But the colon cancer causes like 4 out of 8 problems that I'm having. So she says it's pretty sure this was our, you know, out of having all the symptoms, now this comes up, and the only thing that does it is those 3 cancers. And we already knew my liver was, I had, last count, I had 8 lesions and 2 cysts on my liver that were getting bigger. So that's a different kind of x-ray thing. I don't know what he's gonna do now. He's gonna be upset. I'm not looking forward to seeing him. I don't want to see his face after he reads this shit. I'm hoping they didn't send it to him. But he was probably jumping on that, so I don't know. They give you steroids, but I can't take steroids. The anti-inflammatories are too rough on the stomach, and anybody who had or is susceptible to stomach cancer, none of those anti-inflammatories, and my kidneys are in too bad a shape. So St. Joseph's baby aspirin put me in anaphylactic shock. It was pretty bad, so I probably won't be able to take anything for this. So I'm just gonna keep doing the rowing machine and the laid down bicycle to keep the joints moving. That's the best I can do. It works all the problem areas, my knees, my ankles, and from the waist down. That's what's wrong with my elbow. My elbow's going to my right one. Sorry. Okay. Now we got the crappy news out of the way. I decided, as I felt like throwing up and passing out at the same time, while I was shopping, I went into Dollar General to go pick up some ice and some shit. And, hey, Terry, how are you? I didn't want to be driving. And some crazy guy's hanging out over there, going through the garbage cans. He's wackadoodle. He's out there. He's fucking nuts. He's just yucky. You know, he looks like a caveman. He's the missing link. I swear to God, this guy. So, I'm gonna show you the surprise. Oh, what could it be? Ta-da! I said to hell with it. Oh, God. Trying to get out. Sorry. I got my finger in the way. I'm back. My finger was in the way. We're outside. Hold on. This way. Yeah, I still can't get this thing open all the way. It's supposed to be a tent. I'm sitting in here. I gotta do something first. Hold on. That's part one of the surprise. This is part two. Part two. We're back. I saw that pool. I couldn't resist. I was going. No. Yeah, I heard about that. I was gonna call you this afternoon. And I forgot I didn't go to the library today. I had to wait till I got here to charge everything up. Oh well. This is a little dark out here. That's better. Could you see that swimming pool in there? $10. Thank you, Dollar General. I think there's a squirrel on the other side of my tent. So, after I felt like shit. Okay. Alright, yeah. I decided I don't want to worry about the idiot and I shouldn't be driving. It's just too much shit. Just too much. Who is that? Denise. I know. Isn't he cute? It's bigger than the last one. It takes up like the whole tent. It's huge. I love it. So I got 7 days. I leave next Wednesday when the solar panels are probably going to arrive. If they say they're coming on Monday to Wednesday, you know, they're showing up on Wednesday. Probably Thursday morning. I'll get an update, right? Not bad for $10. Everything is half price for all the summer shit. So I looked, I was like, 20, what is that, $20? And she says, yeah. I said, this half price? She goes, uh-huh. I was like, thank you. So, because it was hot as hell today. And inside here, there's like no breeze. There's no breeze. So I dug out my pump, sat all day. It took me like 2 hours to pump this thing full of air with one of those little hand pump stupid things. Thank you. And I didn't want to deal with this shit. I was alright for a while, and then it just kind of, you know, smacked me in the face. Like my ears started ringing. I felt like throwing up. And I got like, I was like, poof. And I was just standing there in Dollar General staring at the ice cream going, whoa, what the fuck? You know, I mean, I know it's coming. I know everything's gone already, these assholes. Christmas is out, everything is out. They got St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Halloween, all the crap for Thanksgiving. And I swear to God, I saw Easter, those marshmallow Easter eggs. You know the ones I'm talking about? The giant ones that just come one in a package. They're like $1. Oh shit. Fuck. You suck. Oh, I can't get there. The car, there's 2 reasons why. First reason was that I don't want to be driving around for a couple of days to like get this in my head, you know. And I cried a little bit, and then I got here, and the last time I was here was with Mouse before I took him, you know, on the put him down. And when I got here, I was doing the tent, and I turned around and I put his chair out, and I was like, oh shit, I left him in the car. And I ran into the car and I couldn't find him anywhere. It took me 10 minutes to searching for him, realizing he's fucking dead. And I was like, you know, this was a good idea. What was the other reason? The crazy guy. Oh shit. See, I forgot. I'll remember. I'll think about it. There was another reason why I did it. So I said, screw it. I have all the hurricane supplies. I didn't need that much food, and tomorrow's church day. So I figured I'll zip over there at 5 o'clock, zip back with 50 cans of chicken noodle soup, pasta and rice. It's the same thing every week, but maybe they have hamburgers. Sometimes they give you one frozen meat every week. Last time was a giant bag of shrimp. I had shrimp salad for days. It was great. So I don't know what they got this week. Hold on. Oh, this thing's such a pain in the ass. Oh, it's so nice out. Yes, you missed the results. I'll update you. Lady started printing out one page. It finished. She grabbed it, and as she pulled it off, a second page started printing out. A second page, just as big as the first one. You know what that means, Mama-san. Got bad news and shitty news. Losing a lot of disk space, everything's freaking out. Bone spurs, deterioration, little joints, everything's just disappearing or getting eaten up from here to the belly button area. From the waist down is the shitty news. I got cancer inside my hip bones. Pretty bad, too. That's what's taking out my leg, and it will continue to take out my leg because we can't stop it. I can't have the steroids, and I can't have the surgeries. It's just, you know, what the fuck, you know? So having it in my hip gives us 200% on, yes, I have liver cancer, and yeah, the colorectal cancer attacks that spot as well as the kidneys do when the shit turns stage 4. So technically this is the beginning of stage 4. This could last another 2.5, 3 years just with the bones thing, or I'll find out from him because we're gonna have to have a scan, like a really, one of those 3D pain in the ass 2-hour scans. Jesus Christ, where you go through the machine, a bullet, it's like a coffin going in and out, and it takes 45 minutes to go from your head to your feet, then they gotta go from your feet back to your head. Another 45 minutes, and you got headphones, and they're blasting music, and it's like kang, 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 kang. It's so loud you can't hear the music in the freaking headphones. I hate that one. So, that'll be that, because we're gonna have to get a look at it and see how bad it is. Yeah, so that'd be that. There's nothing I can do. I gotta clean out the van. Oh, I got the campsite. I'm at the campsite. Did you figure this out yet? Wait, did you see the swimming pool, Stace? Yeah, and those are clean panties. I threw them in the pool because I was going to change in there, and then I threw the hose in, and I came in, and then my panties were floating. My bathing suit bottle was floating around. It's $12 in Dollar General. Everything's half price now for the pool crap. Nice, right? This one's even bigger than the one I had the last time. It's fucking excellent. I love it. Oh, God. Because it's hot in here. There's no breeze. All the trailers so close together doesn't make a wind, you know what I mean? The breeze is more above your head than it comes down on the ground. There's too much shit all over the ground. blocking the breeze. So it took me all day to get this stupid thing up here. Up. It was like really heavy. I almost couldn't get it upright. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to think of something. So the car's being a pain in the ass. That was it. I'm looking right at it. I started the car, and like a minute after I started the car, I hadn't pulled out of the parking space yet. And all of a sudden I smelled that burning freaking wire smell. I said, oh no, shit, all I did was just start the car. How could it be that hot already? So I didn't have enough to fix the car, but I had just enough to get this for 7 days and just not freaking move. I'm gonna make one more trip to the store. Not even tomorrow. I can last another 2 days without leaving, because the bathroom is right over there somewhere. It's not that far behind me. I can walk if I have to. It's kind of far away. It's gonna take me a while, but if all I gotta do is go from here, you know, around 6 trailers and back again, it's not so bad. But wanted to get as close. I get out on the 20th, and I only got 10 days to, you know, go back and forth. Oh, this car is driving me crazy. But what was good was that the reception girl who checks you in and she schedules all the appointments and stuff, she's really nice. I love this girl. She's been there, like, through this whole thing with me from the very beginning. These girls, 2 girls and the guy, technician. And, I asked her if I drifted, sorry, I was looking at her face. She was so sad. We were almost crying when she pulled that second page out of the printer. I asked if she knew a good mechanic. She gave me the name of a guy down in Palm Bay, which is like 20 minutes away. So on a cool day when it's not boiling hot, I'll call this guy and ask him, because my guy wants, it's $85 an hour just for the labor. The part's only like $160. So it's gonna be $400 for the labor to put in a $150 freaking part. It might be worth the trip just to try. She said, tell him what's wrong, and then I sent you. I said, okay. I told him I was picking up my reports on my cancer shit. And you told me to come see you. So she's been going to him for a while, and he's a local guy, got his own shop. It was his grandfather's shop, and his father took it over, and now him and his dad's about to retire. So hopefully, they're good guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's when they kill you the most. Now I could be going every 3 months again, every 12 weeks. Then they switched it to 8. Stuff was growing so fast. I was growing 2 or 3 at a time. That we were joking on the x-rays. I said, do we got twins or triplets this time? The guy's like, can't you just get one of something? The guy said it, my radiologist, the guy reads and writes my reports on my scans and the other x-rays. And I was like, no. He's like, damn. So in 8 weeks, I grew 3 lesions. We were supposed to go at 12 weeks. I started getting sick. I was in a lot of pain. Richie said, go to where I just went to have my x-rays all at the same place by the same people. They're the ones who found it in the first place. And I went back and I called. I said, I'm in a lot of pain. She goes, let me go back and tell him if he's working this week. So we went back in, and she's like, no, let's do it now. She said, come back, give me an hour and come back. I was like, okay. I was like, shit. When they move fast like that, you know you're fucking sick. Some guy was doing a video on his, and he just found out he's got cancer. He's in his 30s. And he says, he said, normally you're in there like 2 hours waiting to schedule the thing, and it takes, 40 minutes to get this, and you know what I mean? He said, when I went in and came out of the doctor's thing, she already had my schedule. She had my copy printed out. She had already faxed it to the new doctor, and here was your referral. Before he even came out of the doctor's office, he said, that's when you know you're fucked. When everything's already done before you come out. Or they do it in 10 minutes where it should take 3 hours. I started laughing. He said, I never knew that the healthcare profession could be um, so efficient. He said, normally that phone's ringing off the hook. Nobody even answers it. You forget it. They made 9 different appointments and sent out a referral for a doctor, and the meds were already waiting for him at Walgreens. And, oh, I laughed. I laughed. I said, this poor guy. He said, wow, they're good when they want to be. But, so I treated myself. Wait, I got it. Why did that stay up with that? Will you get off? Yeah. I know, they ask you what you want. I love that. Yeah, I know, right? That one's brand new. I just put one in. It's when I start the car. And then after a little while, it'll go away. And one day it's fine, one day it's not. It's that electrical box, the little computer part, the ECU sensor, the one that the main little computer. When you put the key in, that makes the key work and starts the engine. It's right outside the driver's windshield wiper. The whole thing just stinks right from there. And I haven't gotten any oil. Where I cleaned off that engine where he said the oil was leaking out, it's still clean. There's nothing there. So I probably do need a gasket thing. It looks like there's a little split in it where I can see metal where it should be rubber, like a slice of pizza got pulled out of it. So I probably do need a new one. They always fall apart down here. Rubber turns into dust below Virginia. Yeah, that's it too. The car was already hot. I was sitting in the sun. Yeah, I know. O'Reilly's can get one that comes with a warranty that's fixed, refurbished for $189. Brand new, they're $900. So yeah, we'll be getting the refurbished one that comes with a 2-year warranty. For now. I'm not gonna go crazy because that might not be it. You know, it's part of the problem. So, that'll be next month. So I wanted to just sit the car still as much as possible. And give me a little break of having to worry about the lunatic raiding garbage cans, Sasquatch, in the middle of he's got this big huge beard and this hair. If he took it out of the bun, it'd probably be down to the floor. This guy looks like the missing link, and he is out there. He is, I don't even know where the fuck this guy is. I'm pretty sure he's a vet, and he's just stuck in a moment, this guy. It's just, he was screaming behind the dumpsters, like, I don't know what. He's out there, he's gone. He really shouldn't be outside, like, you know what I mean? I feel really fucking sorry for him. He's filthy dirty, and I know he's got to be a veteran. He walks like a veteran, like a military. They got to walk about them. And his shoulders and his posture is too upright. He must have been some kind of infantry or like Marine, you know? He walks like a Marine and all tightened up with that hair, and the beard is like down to here. He's just a mess. He's a mess. He needs to be in a hospital. He really does. He shouldn't be out here. Problem is that there's probably no room. Who knows where the fuck they're gonna put him, but he'd be better off than out here starving to death. It's like you want to give him something, but he's too fucking crazy to even approach. He scared the shit out of me twice in the middle of the night, 2 nights in a row, and then he didn't come back on the 3rd night. That was this morning. I woke up, I stayed up all night. I fell asleep at 8:30, woke up at 10:30 and stayed up till 5:30 in the morning, went to the gym. My key thing didn't work. and I was sweating my ass off. And I went to go pass it. Fuck it, I'm up. I'm gonna go get my results. Got the results. Sat in the car. Cried for like 15 minutes. Went to Dollar General. Found the thing. I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to see if they got a room at the inn. Ugh. And then I went back. I bought the pool. And then something else. I don't even know what the hell it was. Oh, the ice. And I said, I need that, and if they got it, they got it. If not, it's $10, and maybe I can get it next week. So I came down, and I went and I talked to the girl. She was looking at me. She goes, what happened? I said, I got 2 pages of test results when I was just hoping for a paragraph. She goes, ah, shit. I said, in confirmation on 2 new cancers that we were pretty sure I have, and now this was the 10% that was missing. And she goes, oh, I'm sorry. She goes, hold on. So she only charged me $22 for 7 days. This is the only open spot they had. They're booked. So I told you, this place is packed because they're renovating one of the other sides of the park. So one whole camping section is shut down, which is cool. When it opens, it's going to be nice. So they're redoing a lot of things, which is nice. Everybody living in here, yeah, of course, they made a shitload of cash. Also raising the night, $10 a night on 500 camping spaces. Woohoo! You know the money they made this year. Yeehaw! There we go. Yeah, that's what I went. That was AutoZone, guys, was the one who told me the part that I need to get. No, why does that keep doing that? Just stay on. Yeah, I know. Me too. No, get little love bugs are all over the place. They were all over the inside of the car, like stuck together. The little love. They look like little baby lightning bugs, but they don't light up. But it's nice out here. I need to get out of that van. So that's what I did. Said screw it. I got plenty of hurricane supplies, free water here, so I don't have to worry. I can always fill up my little empty bottles every night. Oh, good. Oh, good. You visited Mom's. Good. Wait, when are you leaving again? Why am I leaving for work? I don't know. I'm an idiot. I should go back in the van. Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, okay, good. All right. Have fun doing what you're doing. You're changing phones. Bye, Terry. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to give everybody, a quickie update. They're trying to land on my legs. Get off. Oh, shit. I forgot to close the tank. Mosquito Central. Yeah, malaria. Dengue fever. Did you hear that crap? Come on. People. I'm seeing fucking the plague is coming back through mosquitoes. Let me get up. I'm gonna go back in a minute. Hold on 1 minute. I know that was not a joke. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find it. God. See what I mean? I couldn't get it. This part. Up in the air. And then one of the ladies, my friend, was telling me that she got hers open and that she couldn't get it closed. And then it broke. So she said, leave it like that. Hold on 1 minute. I'm coming. I'm coming. wait. Give you a view. There you go. Oops. Lord have mercy. Okay, we're back. Knocked my headband off. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're back. Ugh. Oh, I'm just getting back in. 10 o'clock is quiet time. That's where I was giving it away before I realized what I said. It's like, it's quiet time. Why? So, my thing didn't go through for the gym. And he tried to fix it and it didn't work again this morning. So, hell with that. I said I can do my laundry, take a shower, and not have to worry about the lunatic. Oh. So that's the first thing I did. I finished doing the tent, ran over, got halfway done, got the hose, came back, pulled over at the shower, jumped out, took a shower, came back soaking wet, and finished that. Oh. And thank God it started raining. And then the sun came out, then I finished, then it rained again, and we had to stop. It's like every 20 minutes, some rain and thunder came through. So I got a reprieve. Took like 2.5 hours to get everything done. It should have took 45 minutes. And the good thing is at least I got to air it out with all the breeze. Yeah. Sprayed the whole thing with my bug spray. Oh, that was the other thing I bought. I bought the pool and the bug spray. So in case I didn't come back and I went south just to go to Burger King. It's a little ways down, but I like Burger King. Oh, my ears are ringing. Crazy. I'm gonna put up a mosquito net lace curtain. This thing works so good. Thank God I found that. It's hard to find a lace tablecloth that's not plastic. This is like the one your grandma used to have, like the good polyester one. Almost looks hand crocheted. It's hard to tell. It's, you know, it's not real. But it is hot. It's muggy. So what did everybody else do today? Anything interesting coming for the weekend? Oh, yeah. I wanted to go to that other one so bad. But I didn't want to drive an hour and 25 minutes. I was worried. Ooh, nice. I know, that's the bad thing about getting the spot is that now I got electric. By the time I gotta, pay for all the shit. Ow. There's no leftover room for shit. Oh, yeah. Maybe we could play Go Fish. That might be easy. I have a pack of Uno cards and a pack of regular cards. We could try Go Fish. That might be easier than Uno. Go Fish. That'd be funny. Oh, I gotta turn the fan on somewhere. Oh, nice. They're good though. Oh no. No. Oh, I forgot. I can plug one in. Oh, yeah. Anybody got Trivia Pursuit? I used to have all that stuff. Oh, somebody bit me on the leg. I gotta move. I keep forgetting I got electricity. Then I forgot I was here. Oh, sorry about that. I got everything plugged in. I don't even see that. What the hell are you looking at? Where is this camera? I have no idea where this camera is. I need to get my little fan. Hold on. Oh, my fan. Okay. The big one's too loud for this. I'll show you the big one. I dug him out. Right there. There's my little lights. Okay, I'm back. Oh man. Everything going wrong. Oh right, we don't need that. Damn, I'm gonna call every mosquito in a million miles from here. Don't do that. They had a whole thing, a service announcement about the friggin' mosquitoes. Yeah, I should quick go enter a bunch of those hot wings sauce things. I could eat a whole plate of them. I can't taste it. Well, they got some giant thing where you win like 10 grand if you eat like 100 of these stupid hot wings. I can finish them off. Oh, Lord. Okay. A plug. My kingdom for electricity. I'm hoping the new battery will be here at least on Tuesday. God, I gotta leave on Wednesday morning. If I could please have it on Tuesday, so at least I could charge it Tuesday night. I have time to go before they close the park at 7. The whole park gets locked up, so if you go out, you gotta come back by 7, or you gotta drive on that crazy ass grass to get around if you can. Okay. Much better. That other thing is just way too loud. I couldn't even hear the TV. So, what else is new with everybody else? Did I tell you, don't go to the doctor? I know he's gonna look at me and said, I know why you've been waiting so long. Oh, I took him off. Oh, cool. Yeah, I got it. Just like fades away. Yes, please. I'd like to see that. And throw up a taco recipe, woman. You could type that out. You can make a long comment or a couple. Let's get that taco recipe. We can swap recipes. Besides this being group therapy. All right, stop scratching it, dummy. Yes. Damn, it's so quiet. Everybody got drunk and passed out. Yeah, type that out. I don't care how many comments you push up. We can sit here all night. Throw up a line at a time. Oh, come on. Oh. So I plan on having some hot dogs and some crap tomorrow. I'm lounging in my pool. Yeah, Stacy needs a handyman. I don't know now, after they wiped out the West Coast again, there's not going to be any handymen left in Florida on the East. That's it. They're going to be gone now. Whoever was here just went that way to go clean up that flood. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Richard used to cook. He cooked for his mother because she was sick. He took care of her since we're 8 years old. She broke her back when we were, 8 years old. And she fell. And she was bedridden for over like 3 straight years. After it was 28-hour continuous surgery with like 15 doctors taking turns. It was crazy. Like once they started, they couldn't stop. So they used her kind of as, it was either she was never going to walk again and be in agonizing pain, or still be in agonizing pain but be able to walk. They couldn't ever promise to take the pain away because some of the nerves were severed. Yeah. And, yeah, so he took care of her since we're 8 years old. Cooked, cleaned the house, did everything for her. To make the ribs. I know, it's so slow, those things. I don't have the patience for that. My mom used to, what she would do, she would turn it on when she left for work at 7 in the morning, and I would come home at 12, check on it for lunch from high school, because we only lived like down the block, turn it down, go back to school, and when I got out at 3:30, it was usually done. And then I had dinner, and then I would put it away in a plate in the refrigerator for her when she got home at like 1 a.m. from work. 7 in the morning till 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know when this woman, how she did it. Ow. Ooh. No, what was it? Oh, I was talking about his mother. We had a lot in common, the two of us. You know, my mother, when I was 18, started having problems when I was about 21. My mother couldn't walk anymore. She just woke up from like shit like this. But she had a couple of bad accidents. And the epidural back in the 60s was not the greatest shit. And she had severe issues. She was numb from the waist down, like pins in the, like your foot fell asleep for 3, maybe 4 months. I took too long to come out, and then I got stuck, and they had to keep they just kept whacking her. She was screaming. I was too big for her. She had a hard time. They had to pull me out because my legs were too long and I was stuck inside by my legs. But yeah, both our mothers ended up in a wheelchair, never really walking ever again. I think that's why we stayed friends so long. He saw my mother getting worse and worse with the cane, with the polio. And we just became, like best friends, We used to go over and talk with his mom, try and cheer her up. He stopped by and see my mom, He would go up by her job where she was working. It was on a street where there's like a million stores. It's like Fifth Avenue, just everything up there. So she worked for the electronics store, fixing the CB radios, and they had the big clubs, all the truckers, everybody from up there came to this guy, Artie's shop. He was like the cheapest and best guy around, and would hook up all these brand new rigs and put all kinds of scanners and linears and friggin', what is that other one, ham radios into cars. My mom would make them custom. They'd take measurements, bring their car in and make a special one just for them. What are you doing? I missed it. These away. So I have to look at them all day. I need a audit. That's right. We're all the good-looking handymen. Ow. What the hell? I was worried I was sitting on a needle. I have all these safety pins holding shit up. I stepped on one yesterday. One of these days I'm gonna sit on one. Damn, it's quiet here. Everybody got their air conditioning on, pricks. You know, what pisses me off is that they give me shit about, like, staying in here. There's a guy in the ambulance back there. And another guy living in the back of a horse trailer. Horse trailer. Come on. That's not an RV. That is not a recreational vehicle. That's a garage on wheels. Lord, please. That's why I wanted to go to the state park. Yeah, you would be a little bigger. Yeah, well, that's what I... Wait, where the hell is this camera? Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Where's the little... my little spotlight? That... Yeah, it takes a lot of edibles to do it because my liver is damaged and it doesn't metabolize medication. So I could take like that entire bag all at once and nothing would happen. It's the wackiest shit. That's why the anesthesia doesn't work. So certain things going through the blood, through the lungs, works better. It could take all day. It could hit me all at once, depending on what shape my liver's in any particular day, or nothing could happen at all. And it doesn't metabolize it, and nothing ever happens. I was sitting there smoking, and I wasn't getting high. And I was like, I asked Richard, do me a favor, could you just try this? Is it me? Is this crap? Well, what's wrong with me? He took 3 hits and passed out cold, freaking snoring away. And I was like, okay, it's me. And that's when I went to the doctor, like, what the hell's going on? He said, we need to test your liver. Let's get a look over there. And we found like eight lesions and cysts and shit. And I was like, he said, now we know why. I said, I was drinking. I was either getting very overly drunk or not drunk at all. He said, that's the liver. I said, or later, it would just hit me and nothing would happen. And like 2 hours later, whammo, all the beers I had, say I had 3 in a row because I thought it was garbage, wasn't feeling drunk, all of a sudden gathers together and hits you all at once like alcohol poisoning. So that's when he's like, you better stop that. No more drinking unless you can't pee, and just beer. Oh, I gotta eat in a little while. I've been snacking all day. Yeah. And I ended up giving up the card. Well, they took it away because when I got kicked off of Facebook, they refused to let me upload my photo. The same nasty message that came on that told me I'm not allowed on there and you can't go on here. And then when I went to renew my thing like 3 weeks later, it says, can't do this either. I just took down the website. That was my punishment. But it's okay because I had to pay some doctor every 7 months. What was it? $200 or 300, 250. So it's twice during 12 months. You got to come up with the 250. So I'm paying him roughly $500 a year, every $250 every 7 months. And that starts in, yeah, thank you. Then $75 for the card just to walk in the door of the store. Why can't primary care do this? All the guys that are doing it are primary cares. My doctor thought about it, but then you have to give up your practice and strictly only approve the medical marijuana card. You can't do a private practice and do that on the side, which doesn't make any sense. What are you going to do with 500 patients you're taking care of? So, anywho, we made a believer out of him. He sees the good it does and how much better I can walk with it, and it keeps my blood pressure down, and he said there's more benefits than it's even outweighing the bad, because it's drying up the water in your lungs and around the congestive heart failure. I got water in the sac around my heart. And that smoke, like cigarette smoke and that kind of smoke, dries it up. That's why most people who have lung cancer could smoke 3 packs a day. When I had first quit smoking, I got pneumonia. The water filled up in my lungs because the smoke wasn't, it vaporizes it and dries everything out. So he's happy with what we're accomplishing. And right now it's the only source of pain medication and the only reason why I can actually eat. If I don't do that, I'm so just nauseous all day long because I can't taste anything, I can't smell anything, and it just doesn't make you hungry for anything. It's like everything tastes exactly the same, like chewing on friggin' cardboard. So, he said it helps you eat. He said it makes you hungry, but you still can't taste. I said only certain things, and we have a list. I have to write down what I can taste, what I can't taste. And that's pretty much it. Stays the same. But I don't know. Just blah. I saw the lady with the grandkids is here. I got the spot directly across from them. They're right across the street now. She pulled in and pulled over. She goes, what are you doing here? I said, shit. I was looking for you and I was looking for your camper. And I went all the way around and I didn't see it. I said, and I pulled in the spot, and I've been so busy putting up the tent, I never looked at the spot directly across from me. She's right there. So she came back in and was like, hi! The kids came running over. It was nice. So, yeah. I could use some cookies. Oh, so I got this. Oh, comfort food. Yeah, baby. Ooh. Little bunk cakes. These are good. I need chocolate. I got some comfort foods. My brain hurts. I got some hummus, crackers, pepperoni, do like a little appetizer snacking. I was afraid to put a whole meal in there. When I get upset, I throw up, like just spontaneously. This could catch up with me, and tomorrow morning I could just puke for no reason. Like it just hits my head, and my head hits my stomach, and the brain says, oh shit, we're fucked. Blah, all over the place. I threw up in bed one night, and it was from something from the night before. It was like 24-hour delayed reaction. Richard said something, he flipped the channel, and I forgot what it was. It was something to do with me being sick. And he was like, you know, you're really taking this well. I said, I know, I'm kind of surprised. And then a commercial came on for something, and all over the place. It just threw up. He said, there she goes. Hold on, I'll get a towel. Oh, he ran down to my mother's to go get paper towels and bleach and some shit and garbage. We had nothing. We had just come back from the trailer. And he's like, you have nothing in your apartment? I'm like, no shit, I'm never here. I'm always either working when we first started dating, you know. And I was like, I'm never here. I always go down and borrow it from my mother and just drop her 10, 20 bucks a week when she goes food shopping to get double. Or I pick it up in the dollar store and I leave some stuff with her. Oh, God. I'm sweating. I know it's probably just me. Can't be that bad out. Oh, I'm like, what's that noise? My fucking earrings. It sounded like a dog chain. Like, you know, a metal leash. So, I'm gonna have a beer and pass the hell out. Yeah, I need some good brownies, man. That's what I'd like to get. Somebody find out how to make brownies and fucking mail them to me, please. Oh, I thought of a funny thing. When we were talking about, like, everybody getting sponsored. Oh, my God, they're all getting sponsors. They're doing the infomercials and shit. So, as a goof, because now they're all doing commercials on their van life videos up there in Canada. Good for them, bro. Good for them. You know, some of them are getting a little old there. What the fuck are they gonna do, you know? But, I'm gonna make goofy commercials, but not for products. You know what I mean? When I get the LifePo battery, I'm gonna make like a 15-minute long video of it. I swear to God, they're gonna give me shit for free. Where's the white piece? Oh. So I'm gonna do like joke things on stuff that we all use in the van life, like the white bees, do a commercial for the white bees, or the bug spray, Lysol, Glade, all right, you know, like funny shit for the toilet, and I'll spray the toilet. I got like 5 different commercials in my head of shit we all use in the thing. I think that'd be kind of funny. I keep them, you know, maybe like 5-minute little short videos. But I think that'd be kind of funny. I figure while I'm here at the campground, I could do all kinds of funny shit about using the campground shower. You know, I want a Lysol sponsorship, and I'll Lysol down the shower before I get in. I think, would you think that'd be kind of funny? Just goofy commercials, like goofing on van life, all the shit we use. I thought that when I was watching them, I was laughing my ass off today. Oh, man. And last night, I had a good night last night. I was watching the commercials laughing. Friggin' Chrome's got like all these t-shirts, and then he had plastic bags made up with his little Weirdos United with the little cartoon dude on the bags. He's gonna make his own t-shirts and mail them out. And I'm like, dude, are you insane? Do you know what the postage rate is? That's why they're $47 for the sweatshirt online. Where do you find out how much shipping a t-shirt costs? This is not going to go well. I don't think he's thought this through, because he's going to have to get a bulk rate as a business, which he probably is. If he goes to the post office and does it the right way, he can get a business mailing thing where he pays like $200 a year to mail out all his shit. But it's funny. The stickers and the shit, it was just, I was laughing my ass off last night watching his video. He said, and that's not it, there's a whole bunch more shit. I was like, he's gonna have like a whole freaking store, sweatpants, sneakers, I'm waiting. It's called what is it? Van City Van Life Apparel. So we got all kinds of crazy shit planned. Oh, I forgot about this. Why is it just shit come up by itself? Yeah, I will. I'm gonna keep them short. There you got 7 days. Also, because I need to move all the shit in the front. My leg's gonna just get worse and worse and worse. I was in a lot of pain. One day I'm fine, one day you're not. And I gotta get a walker on the days that I can't, because there's not always shop. Everybody runs around all day picking up the freaking shopping carts. Just leave them in the parking lot and get them at 9 o'clock at night before you close. I always tell the kid at Publix, leave the ones in the handicap spots. Take everybody else's, but leave the ones like the handicap people leave. So the next person who pulls in is going to grab that thing and be able to get to the thing. He doesn't. He keeps fucking taking them. I'm going to choke that little shit. So I'm going to have to get one of those, because this shit can happen overnight. Like my mom, I never saw nothing like that in my life. My mother went to bed. She was in agonizing pain. Woke up 8 hours later. That was it. She couldn't take another step. So I have to have everything done now, because it's just going to get harder and harder. So at least I can have it by the front door. She's going to be on the lookout through all the thrift stores while she's driving around and see if she finds the little one that looks like it's for children. She goes, oh, that really teeny tiny. I said, I just need that to get there to the store, into Walmart, just in case. And she says, okay. And she goes, what about the shopping carts? And I was telling her about the kid keep fucking taking them. I smacked that little asshole. Either that or I'm going to have to start parking right next to where they put him. Oh, how do you know? We could be choking people. We're choking everybody out. Yeah, chicken. We're going to choke all the motherfuckers who call me a goddamn liar. How's that? So, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, they let you do whatever you want pretty much in hospice. They just don't care. And everybody knows. Like the insurance knows. Everybody fucking knows. I don't hide anything because I don't want to get in trouble for no shit, you know. But now that they sell the over-the-counter shit, you don't need it. It's the same. What'd I do with it? Yeah. And they always gotta make them black, so you can never see. See, I was talking shit. I was talking shit and put it down. No. I'm also going blind. Can't turn out too many bright lights. It's like every... Oh, hallelujah. Oh, Stace, did you mail me that card? The bracelet thing, is that in the mail? I forgot to check. I went on Saturday. Right? Monday. I went on Monday. And I didn't know if it was on its way. Oh, who cares? Okay. Just let me know when it goes out. I don't want it sitting in the box too long, because those mailboxes, I don't know, they have no back to them. It's just an open slot inside the store. It's not like they open the door, put it in, and shut it. Okay. Yeah, just let me know. I didn't want it lingering there too long. What else was I going to do? I had a million things to do. I think I'm almost done. Okay. Sounds good, dear. Oh, hello, Dawn. Hello, Mark. Oh, she must have got blasted. Imagine not smoking for 20 years and then smoking the shit we got now. Damn, she must have been flying. That's what I'm down to right now. I was 89 pounds when I weighed myself last week in the gym. I was like, shit, this is not good. It's like I lost another 5 or 6 pounds. Yes, hi again. Hey, Mark. Hey, Dawn. I missed a little bit. Oh, I knocked you out. But it really does work. It does. First, I thought everybody just bullshit, and I thought, well, you know what? Good. Let them bullshit. And now, what was it? Colorado just made magic mushrooms and LSD, like mescaline, acid, legal. You can just walk in the store and go buy friggin' mushrooms and drop friggin' mescaline. It's insane. Wait, who is that? Demis. Dawn. Hey, Dawn. How are you? The dog's still up. They have, all different stores have different things. The edibles are coming in. They have brownies. They have certain edibles. And then eventually all of them will be legal, but they only have a certain one. They got gummies. They got brownies. There's a lollipop. But then they turned it into wax, like crack. And now they're selling it that way. And I was like, gee, that's good. What the hell? How many different ways can you have? You can vape it. You can smoke it like crack. And there's a powder. The powder is very good. The powder, you can either sprinkle it on the flower itself and give it a boost, or you take the powder into about 2 ounces, like a double shot, mix it up, and chug it down. I made him try some of that too before I brought it. I said, you need to tell me how much I should have of this. I threw 3 shots. It said to do 1 at a time. I threw 3 in because he was a big guy, you know. And he was out. An hour later, he slept for about, I think, 5.5 hours. He didn't move. He woke up. He's like, whoa, that was the best sleep I've had in like a year. Damn, like that. I couldn't believe I knocked him out. I took 2, and I never fell asleep. I was like, I had to do like 5 of those little tiny scoopfuls, that micro, like a Barbie scoop. Like a freaking mouse scoop. I miss that. That was good stuff. So you didn't have to smoke it, you didn't have to do nothing, and going into my stomach went right into the bloodstream. We needed to bypass the liver before it dissolves and gets into the blood. Then they had edibles that melt in your mouth so that it goes right into your saliva, your glands and stuff, and goes immediately into the bloodstream. There's some gummies you don't eat. You don't chew them. You leave them in your mouth until they melt, and it's a gummy. So you got to ask when you buy it, is this a chewable one, or am I supposed to let this melt halfway down and then chew a little bit? And I put it in my stomach, and that helps too. Let it go down to like 3/4 and then swallow that whole little piece and let it melt in my stomach. Gee. I gotta shut the door. At least try to pretend I'm in the tent. Bastards. Bastards. Oh shit, I can't. The lights are outside. Son of a bitch. Oh. How do I take the door off of there? I want the door to close, but... Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. I forgot about the lights. And not being able to close that door. Maybe if I put something in the door, it won't close, and then I can just slide it myself. Maybe I could do that. I forgot about the lights. I was supposed to move it while we were outside. Oh, damn. Okay. What do I gotta put in the door? The Lysol can. I don't think it'll crush it, right? It don't have anything else hard enough. Crap. Well, let's hope it works. Now I'm gonna do it one more time and then should knock it off the track. Why isn't it letting me slide it? I hate you. You suck. Oh. You know, every other day it falls off and does the child thing, and then you gotta push it because now it won't close. Now it won't do it. I gotta unplug all the lights. Hold on. Anything gonna work right today? Probably not. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Not about the lights. Ow. What the hell is it? Far away. Let's fucking give up. Ay, ay, ay. I was supposed to do it outside. Damn. I got distracted. Okay, I'll get that later when we get off. I gotta get out, move all the lights, unplug them, and move them again. Lord. Good God. So I don't want it too bright, because we forgot about the jerk ranger. I'm in that place. We deal with his crap. Come on, get up. Rearranging wires. Ah, the joys of van life. Okay. Now all I gotta do is move it. Oh yeah, oh that would be funny. Do a goof on rearranging the van with that song, I gotta move it, I gotta move it, move it. You got to move it. That would be funny. I should have filmed that today. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, because I gotta find my phone. It's up front. It got buried. I'm on the iPad. Yes, I have. I love mint. Oh, cool. Yeah. But we knew it was coming, you know. I just, like, I know it's coming. I know what's gonna happen. Just pisses me off that they can't do anything about it. I'm watching all these videos and stuff of some of these other guys, and then listening to that guy that I put up, and then another guy, and both of them said, remember I said the same thing about handfuls of people are gonna start dying in clusters soon. And that was the first thing out of both their mouths. And this doctor from, I forget which hospital he was from, but the one fireman got the same nasty bullshit. That's why I left his videos up there, Niels Jorgensen's. And, well, you're all chain-smoking alcoholics. What did you expect? That came from the representative from Johns Hopkins. That's what the asshole told me. He told him the exact same fucking line. I wanted to email this guy and leave a comment on this video on his channel and see if we got the same fucking asshole. He was doing our consultations in New Jersey for all of us on the waterfront, and from Weehawken down to Jersey City. And that's where they took one of these firemen. They couldn't get past the trade towers. He was closer to the Hudson River. They brought him on a ferry boat, took him all the way, came all the way across the Jersey, down to Jersey City Medical Center. Then from there, they patched him up, brought him back from the dead, and shipped him over to Mount Fjord, and then he ended up with this doctor. This was the one I was trying to get to, but it was too far away. And they wouldn't pay for me to go to New York. No one was going to pay for that. You got to do that shit on your own. Can't go out of state, not like that. And not to this guy. Holy shit. But he follows all of the first responders. He was down at ground zero helping treat people within the first 24 hours. He's been helping all of them for all this time, 22 fucking years, the same guys. It's just sad that all of them are coming up with the same thing that I was thinking of, like, here it comes. It's coming. And he was getting depressed, like the doctor's saying, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. They're coming to the end of the cycle, 22 years. Within the next 2 to 2.5 years, he said, you're going to see 50 to 100, maybe 20 in one day, in 1 week. We had, I think it was 3 firemen and 2 police officers all died on the same day. I don't know if you remember that going on. It was like 2 weeks long, a funeral. Each one had their own day. It was freaking awful. But that's going to happen again. I haven't seen that cop. I tried to go to Walmart and they're doing the parking lot. And you couldn't even get in. But it's just hard when they can't tell you how long. Normally they could, but with the radiation, they can't. And the chemicals that they mixed together was meant to give you cancer, but a cancer that takes forever. The chemicals mixed together created cancer, but make it grow so unbelievably fucking slow that they wanted us to be in this amount of pain as long as humanly possible. And in the end, leave us no choice but to either suffer in pain. Well, it's fucking dragging out as long as, like, an extra, say, 6 years worth of just being sick. In stage 4, it's been dragging out stage 4 with up to 6 fucking years. That's unheard of. But it's the combination of the chemicals and the radiation dragging everything the fuck out. They did it on purpose. They were practicing with this shit for fucking like 10 years before they sent it over. I got to see all kinds of shit on that, along with the little fucking jihad paper. But explaining it all to us, but leaving the Christians no choice but to either suffer like that, not being able to eat for like 6 weeks at a time. I went almost 2.5 weeks without eating anything. That was over two years ago. Right before he died, I couldn't eat. There was all kinds of shit going wrong. That must have been the colon cancer starting, and I was kept going in the renal failure. My kidneys and my ass decided to turn off and not work. I didn't pee for over 37 hours. I didn't crap for almost 6 days. Everything just shut down. But their thing was to leave us no choice but to either suffer or commit suicide. My mother's brother committed suicide. 8 weeks later, my mom died. They knew they were dying. He came to see my mom. They were all dying. My mother, my father, my uncle, my mother, and then my father. 6 months apart, my mother, and 8 weeks apart, my mother and her brother. My dad and my mom's brother knew each other from the army. He was infantry, and my dad was a Marine, and he was on his way to do the Delta Force stuff. He was leaving my mom's brother behind, and that's, I think, how they ended up meeting. But they all got sick all at the same time. In 6 months, I lost all of them. But yeah, tons of fun. And they were just rehashing all of that. It's tiring. You can't sit in one spot, and it's hard because I'm sitting in the stupid car. It's like I can get up and like pace around the house like I was doing. My dad barely slept. My mother couldn't lay down anymore. He couldn't either. He couldn't sit. My grandma said he couldn't sit on his ass and he couldn't lay on his back. He couldn't lay flat. He would just walk and walk and walk, and the walking was fucking killing him. But the walking hurt less than laying down and sitting like I'm doing. Like I keep laying back and getting up. Eventually, it's bad. I don't even know how many fractures are in where she's talking about. Now we gotta go for some kind of scan to start looking for the microfractures. My mom had 5 in one vertebrae, was cracked in 5 different places. That's why she never walked again. So that had to be from her cervical cancer. My mom was trying all kinds of crazy pills, and I told you, no, she couldn't do chemotherapy, but they gave her everything they could in pill form. Almost everything comes in both for that. When they kill your veins off, they gotta give you some way to get it. Sorry, I feel like I just got run over by a fucking truck. At least I have 3 weeks before I gotta talk to him about it face to face. I said, well, I got till the 2nd week of October. I'll be good. Deal with it. So now all we can do is monitor what's going on. But I have to pick up the walker on my own. Because, listen to this shit. The last time I went to go get one, he wrote a prescription. I went to medical supply. Of course, they said, oh yeah, we cover blah, blah, blah. No, they don't cover shit. They don't even cover a walker. Okay, and I have 100% crazy ass good coverage, right? So I get there, I go to the medical supply. They went $895 for this walker. No wheels on it. Just all four little rubber things like the piece of crap you see in Walgreens or Walmart, the little great thing. I said, wow, okay. It's like, damn, they're paying for this. He says, no. He said, that's half. So they wanted me to pay $400 for a walker that's only $35 in Walgreens and Walmart. These people have lost their freaking mind. I called them a bunch of goddamn thieves, told them who I was and what I do for a living. I said, you people are fucking scam artists. How could you take $400? I can go to Walmart and go buy this for $35. I grabbed the paperwork out of the woman's hand. I never went back again. I don't know how many people probably walked out after me. I went right to the fucking flea market. Right to the flea market. So now I gotta be on the lookout for my shit. That's why I keep doing this. Now I sit on my right ass cheek. They said you gotta take turns. Okay. Yeah. They don't even talk about Pearl Harbor anymore. That's disgusting. It really is. It's pissing me off. But I was proud of everybody. They gave everybody now. That crowd that's there, if you listen to any of it, when people are talking and making their speeches, they kind of mute out the crowd. So when you hear people clapping, it only sounds like there's maybe 100 people there. They're silencing the microphones on the crowd. The crowd is saying all kinds of shit. They booed Bruce Springsteen off the fucking stage. It was the 20th anniversary. No, last year. It was last year's one. Yeah, because it was the first one I watched by myself after Richard passed. He passed in November, so we had already went through 9/11 when he died after it. But last year, it was the first time I watched it by myself, and Bruce came on, Mr. Hypocrite himself, piece of crap, making money off American flags, and all you do is diss the fucking army every chance he got. So they booed Bruce Springsteen off the fucking stage. It was a beautiful thing. They started clapping. They turned their backs on people who were talking. These families have had enough of their shit. I am so proud of them. They don't even show the crowd. They fix the first 3 rows, okay? From 3 rows back, row 4 back, that would be a general admission, but the first 3 rows are staged, okay? They're people we put in there. They couldn't even show the crowd. They were so angry. People started leaving because they were arguing and didn't want to be near each other. It was freaking, it was nice. It was really nice. They were doing the same thing. They were giving little digs while they were up there reading the names. That's why I listened to the whole thing from beginning to end, because I like to see what these kids are saying. Like the grandchildren are like fed up with watching their fathers die, watching grandpa die, you know what I mean? And now they're 21, 22, they lost their father, they lost their uncle, and now grandpa's dead, my father's dead, my uncle's dead, And they're giving little zingers out. These kids are funny, I'm glad. I laughed a couple of times. Yeah, right? It's gross. It's just gross. And then they released all the money. They gotta screw up 9/11. Every fucking year they get some kind of president. First it was Afghanistan. The year before it was something else. Then we traded somebody and let someone out of fucking jail. It's like every anniversary of 9/11, we reward them in some way. Now they just got their $6 billion back and they let it go on fucking Monday. Screw you. And don't think that didn't go unnoticed. Holy shit, the people calling into the radio shows. Oh, I think they're just trying. I think they was trying to get a riot started. Just the talking about getting them off of death row and possibly giving them an early fucking parole. Jesus Christ. You want to start a civil war? Go ahead. You think January 6th was worse than 9/11? If one more people says that, I swear to God, they're saying it just to piss someone's going to get pissed. They ain't going to be able to, you know, someone like me who lost so many people and so many friends, fucking everybody I know, someone's going to fucking snap. They have to stop saying that because it's nothing. Nothing. That was a riot. That was not fucking an invasion of another country, bombing the shit and killing 3,000 fucking people in 30 seconds. There was a fucking riot and a protest that got out of control. For what, an hour? Nobody had guns, nobody had bombs, they weren't blowing people up. They didn't plant bombs all over the fucking city. Trying to kill the first responders, us that were there, having to stand there for fucking 24 hours next to a goddamn warehouse full of explosives, waiting for it to blow up, waiting for Richard to be blown to kingdom come while I'm standing there watching the fucking bridge, waiting for him to get off. No, nothing fucking close. And everybody's coming up and saying shit like that on some of these videos. They're tired of it. They're really fucking tired of them comparing anything to that. No, the only one who died that day was the woman who got shot. The other guy died of a heart attack. He was also like 100 fucking pounds overweight. Okay? Who probably had high cholesterol and high blood pressure anyway. And that guy was just a fucking crybaby. He had no fucking... I don't even know how this guy was a cop. This guy, I don't know what the fuck happened to him. He's like a meter maid kind of cop. I don't think he's a real cop. He's a rent-a-cop, like a guard. But they call them like, okay, I'm an officer. I'm a federal officer. I don't carry a badge. But I could wear a uniform if I wanted to. If it was required, yes. If I was working in that building, I could be a guard at that door, just like that cop. So he's not a beat cop, that guy. He's more of a security guard, like a Secret Service guy, and he is not cut out. That guy was almost shitting himself, pissing in his pants, talking about it, crying like a fucking 2-year-old. This guy's got fucking something wrong with him. I don't know if he's some kind of, maybe he's got PTSD and he was in the Gulf, or just, I don't know. That somebody shouldn't even be there. Shouldn't you, if you're crying because a bunch of people ran past you? Have you never been to a fucking rock concert where a fight broke out? You know, were you ever at a high school football game? Come on. It did that, you know, that was an out of control fucking rivalry college that, you know what I mean? That was a smackdown. That was trash talking. That was nothing. They jumped over a barrier and opened a door. Ooh. I mean, the other guys did stupid shit. The one guy tried to hit a cop with a flagpole that they took down. That was fucked up. That guy just got sentenced, and he should have. You don't take a swing in a crowd like that with a flagpole. It's moron. You get 100,000 people. There got bound to be at least 50 assholes in the bunch. I was gonna call up the radio show this afternoon, not this morning, and tell them, yo, did they get those freaking ranger guys from Texas up there? Because they always catch their man. We need to get those guys up to freaking Pennsylvania. Come on. I couldn't believe he got the gun. I was like, you got escape murder on the loose, and this asshole leaves his rifle in his garage with the door open. But that's Pennsylvania for you. They don't care. Pennsylvania's an odd state. I love it with all my heart, but they're lazy up there. Very lazy, more kind of entitled over their weapons because of Philadelphia. Oh, of course he does. I'm surprised he didn't make it out of Pennsylvania. Yeah. I like the webcam. Yeah, you saw that guy, the crybaby guy, right? That guy was practically pissing in his pants trying to... Oh my God. I was like, and they gave you a badge and a gun? Jesus Christ. First of all, somebody's going to take the gun away from him. God forbid somebody pointed a gun at that guy, he'd probably shit himself and pass out. I swear to God. And then they'd have his gun, he'd wake up handcuffed after they stole the police car. Not the mentality for that job. Because the Capitol Police, or like I couldn't remember the name, thank you. Capitol, like they call them rent-a-cops. They're police, but they're not police. They didn't go through the academy, kind of. These are the people who got rejected by the regular police force, so now they can be like Brinks car drivers, or, you know, the money trucks and shit like that. This kind of, you know, walking around in the museum, security guard with a gun, you know, that kind of thing. I know. I was watching all that video on that guy. But anywho. Oh man. Look for something to eat. Yeah. Yeah. Good night, Mark. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to do a little update. Let you know what was going on. That was disgusting. Yeah. You know that the guys, the two pilots who flew that plane, there were two of them, the pilot and the co-pilot. You know, the night that they landed at the air, when they took off and then they landed wherever they came to, that night at 2 o'clock in the morning, both of them met in the hangar, and one stood in front of one propeller and one stood in front of the other propeller. They tied a rope around their neck and they jumped off of ladders and hung themselves from his pilot side, from his co-pilot side. Where's all the pictures of that shit, morons? And they were young, 22, 23, young. They weren't even 25 years old. They couldn't live with themselves when they saw the people jumping off the planes and leaving the pregnant lady behind. Was really what did it. When they found that they took her baby out of her right there on the tarmac, just sliced her open and pulled the baby out and killed it. That was it. I couldn't believe those two killed themselves together. That was disgusting. Yes, please. I know. Welcome to Ask America. Bye, Ray. Oh, bye, Mark. I was reading your thing. I thought Ray was leaving too. Bye, Mark. Thank you. Sorry about the lights. All the good lights are outside. Let's move these people. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying to be quiet. Good. That's it. Yeah, I just wanted to come on and do a quickie and let you know. That's why I have a couple of days to work on my van. Make room for the shit I'm gonna need. And throw out the rest of the bullshit. I have a bunch of stuff I can get rid of because I was saving some stuff in case I found a place and transitional housing. I'm better off here. I'm better off here. It's just a fucking fact. I've seen those places and they're god awful. So now I know I can dump some of this stuff because I'm not gonna need it for an apartment. And just screw it and ditch it all. I gotta make room for the solar panels, and that new battery I was sitting here is bigger than this one, like twice the size. And I'm like, dummy, where are you gonna put a solar panel and another battery? And then I was like, you know what? I really need a camping spot. I need a mini vacation. Gonna sit in my little blow-up pool tomorrow. Eat a whole fucking box of these guys. And then tonight I'm gonna have my beer. I'm saving it so I could just pass out. I know. We're gonna have better light soon. I gotta work my light magic tonight. Yeah, I am. This is, you know what I mean? I was just waiting to see if I found it. I figured I'd give it 6 months. And there's $25 a day now. And instead of doing that, just put the money into the car next month and bite the bullet on the $400 for the fucking labor. I mean, what am I going to do? I can't. There's nothing else I can do. This is my tiny home on wheels. And I called 2 insurance companies to get better insurance, roadside, 24-hour, crazy-ass, come and get me asshole coverage. So I'll take this to either my mechanic or if I can get down to Palm Bay. It's like 20 minutes. I don't know. I'll have to see how far it is on the Google Maps and where it is. And figure that out. Because I can't bump up the insurance and fix the car in the same month. So I can fix it and then November get the better insurance. But I was like, what happens if there's a freaking hurricane? I need to bump up the insurance on the car in case it gets damaged from a storm. So that's my dilemma. fix the burning smell if we can, or bump up the insurance and risk the car catching fire for another 3 weeks. I gotta get my fire extinguisher that's buried in the back, and that's never coming out because it's next to the sink. So maybe in 7 days I might be able to get the sink out of there. And maybe put it, I gotta figure something out. And I will. But not tonight. Okay, I'm gonna have a beer and pass the fuck out. Drown my sorrows. Watch Midnight Run with Robert De Niro. I love the cast in that movie. Oh, I'll watch that and go to bed. Maybe I'll take a Zyrtec too. This way I can sleep in all day tomorrow. I don't have to get up early and move. I just needed to rest without keeping one eye open and staying up. I've been staying up at night because of that guy. But, okay. We'll say night-night. Yeah, I know. I have to call them, but I don't have my DD12, and I don't have my RA number. I don't even know where to fucking get it. I've tried calling Port Authority like 1,000 times in the last 5 years. When we first got here, I kept trying to call them. I forgot to go, but my friend works there, and we couldn't get a hold of her. So I think she quit and moved. Like the rest of our cop friends from high school, people we went to high school with, they just quit their jobs with the defund shit, and they split and left Jersey and went to a red state. But no one came south because they missed this. They love their snow, you know. All the first responders, they love the winter blizzard gigs. Sitting up all night in a blizzard, plowing the snow, getting fed by the local pizzeria. Just pull over, guy runs out and feeds them, and then sends the town the bill. It's nice. Then they drop shit off at me. They plow their way to my building, and I'm waiting in the lobby, sitting there keeping the office open all night, making them coffee 24 hours a day while they're just running 24 hours a day plowing snow. So I'll miss those. I'll miss the blizzard snow details. Yeah, I even thought of just grabbing the better AAA. That's like, what, $130 for the year, and they come get you if you're like 100 miles away. I know. I have to call them and talk to them. But getting that paperwork's like pulling fucking teeth. And now they're just gonna make it even fucking harder. Or say I have to come back up there. You know what I mean? I have no idea. And someone new took over the Port Authority. Some idiot. Oh, Christ. Somebody, they just lost their job as like a mayor or something and just got voted out of one of the big cities. The guy who was in charge of the Port Authority during fucking 9/11 is gone. They just swore this lady in. I just found out about it yesterday. She'd been there for like a week already. The bad guys are in charge of the Port Authority and all our fucking paperwork now. Yeah. I'm not fucking looking forward to any of this. I really don't need it now for anything, but alright, I'll check it. Because I know it was like $69 to come and get me, unlock the car, flat tire, bring me a battery kind of thing. Just, I gotta figure something out. I just gotta decide. Maybe between now and October, I'll see what hurricanes are gonna start coming through for October. If it looks like it's gonna be a mild month, I may quick fix the car and I'll worry about the car insurance. But if it looks like storm after storm after storm, I'm gonna have to risk it. Just fucking risk it. Because if this car gets destroyed, I'm fucked. I got no money. I can't fucking replace this. I don't have replacement. All I have is collision. If I hit someone, I'm okay. And that's it. As far as it goes, then I'm sitting on the fucking street with my shit until I can come up with money to buy another car. They ain't gonna be no, like, you know what I mean? They're gonna give me like fucking, it's valued at 16, but there's a lot of shit that's wrong with it. So they'll drop that 16 down to maybe 11. And out of that 11, I'm lucky if they give me 5. If they settle on 5. Well, look at all that shit that's wrong. They're gonna fucking deduct, and kill this car till it's worth nothing. In perfect working order, if I could fix that burning smell, this car is worth almost $17,000 on a trade-in. That's why I want to get, the decent insurance. I got my my general quote for everything with the 100% road hazard, come and get you rental car kind of, and if I have my mechanic fix it, he has cars you can use if it's going to be a couple of days. I'll tell him, look, let me fix up one of your junkers. I'll pay you $100 a week to rent it from him, He could get me a loan. They did that for me and Rich a couple of times when they're going to have the car more than 24 hours. So it took him 2 days to fix, I forgot what it was on the car, and he gave us a little Honda Element. So we were buzzing around in our old car for about 3 days. So, which is cool. So they're pretty decent in that way, But it could be worse, $85 an hour versus $139 at Tire Kingdom. The other place is a $129, $140 an hour. I don't even know what the dealers charge anymore, but I'm better off with this guy for $80. I've looked around. 3 guys want $55 just to tell you what's wrong. They don't take it off even if I do the work there. Another guy charges $100 an hour for diagnostics. Now, meanwhile, if you plug it in the computer, it won't tell you what's wrong. We know what's wrong. The code thing it's not responding to the code machine, the computer. So no codes are coming out because the thing that sends out the codes is burning up. It's blowing out. So it's like burning up your little motherboard chip in your computer, okay? It's frying itself. When they say your computer fried itself, that's what's fucking happening now. So if we can just get a couple more weeks out of the deal. So I just got to think, outweigh for the next 2 weeks what these storms look like, and then see what's the better idea, I think keeping the car insured for everything as much as I can get, So at least somebody will tow my car to his shop and then leave it in the parking lot for them for the next day. And then I'll have them leave me with the car that someone's coming to get me, just go with the tow truck driver to his shop, and then sleep in the back of the car until they open in the morning. That's my plan if shit hits the fan. Tow it to my mechanic, tell the guy to leave me there, so my friend's coming with the Uber, bye, and just sleep in my fucking car until they pull in at 8 o'clock in the morning. I said, surprise! Guess what? Oh, man. Okay. Let's call it a night. I said that 20 minutes ago, stupid. I'll see everybody who's still here on Saturday night. How's that? Yeah, I know. I'm fucking so far away. Oh, you're leaving Saturday. Okay. Friday, 9:30. Bring some playing cards. We'll try to go fishing. The other thing Stacy said, because I fucking forgot already. Oh, that's right. You won't have it Saturday. Okay. Friday night, 9:30. I got it. I love you, baby. I also, when I went to call you, I heard your voice in my head, and I couldn't hear your voice till after I did this. I love you. I'll call you. I just couldn't do it, you know? I know. Okay. No problem. Alright, good night, everybody. We'll see you Friday night for some crazy go fish or whatever the hell. Trivia. Somebody find a freaking game we can play. Okay. I know. Alright, we'll see everybody Friday night, 9:30 for some crazy card games. Let's see if I can come up with at least one goofy-ass infomercial to put up. I'm making my own commercials. I'm getting fucking sponsored. Somebody. Maybe. Oh, Tasty Cake. I'm doing a Tasty Cake commercial. Van Life Comfort Food. Oh, all my favorite shit I'll make commercials for. Okay, I'll have something up by Friday. I promise, at least one. Okay? I'll see you guys later. Everybody's like, go the fuck to sleep, bitch. You're keeping everybody up. Close your door. I gotta fix my lights. You bring my marbles. I don't have fucking marbles. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Good night, Dawn. I'm gonna make phony. Oh, I don't know if you heard. I'm gonna make phony commercials for van life, the wipies, you know, the little black garbage bags for the shit bucket. I'm gonna go through everything and make a list of all the stuff that we use all the time. Ice, crap like that, duct tape, Velcro. All right, just all kinds of stupid shit. Just the stupid stuff. Just give me a day or two to get out of my funk. I'll have one up by Friday. I'll do one tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it in the tent from the pool. I'll come up with something to use in the water outside. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do the Happy Face pool tomorrow. Some kind of infomercial from the Happy Face pool. Oh, okay. I will. Good night, sunshine. I didn't see you before. My eyes are just... I'm puffy, I'm swollen, they're watering. I can't see shit. Alright, see everybody Friday, 9:30 for crazy card games. I know. Thank you. Alright, I'll see you later. I'm gonna fix my lights so I can close my door. Good night. Bye, guys. I'll see you Friday. Oh, wait. What the fuck am I doing? Good night. Friday, 9:30. Be there. Yes, we're sure.